So I watched Vinegar Syndrome's release of The Golden Child, and this one's on 4K. It looks great. I think they did a great job making it look nice. My biggest problem with this film is Eddie Murphy himself, mainly because his performance is so up and down. There are times where he's delivering his lines pretty well, everything seems fine. But then there are times where he just feels like he's just throwing the lines out just to get them done, and he's so lethargic in the role. And it's long stints of that, unfortunately. The other thing is they decided to really dial up the comedy in this film, and it really detracts from the fun of it. Because there is kind of an over-the-top, ridiculous story that feels slightly like it's a ripoff of Big Trouble in Little China, which, by the way, I would just stick with watching Big Trouble in Little China, a way better film than this one. But those elements are so much fun, but then they throw in this comedy, and it's so distracting. It feels like it really clashes with the film, especially with how much comedy they decide to try and throw in. And when they're trying to make jokes, a lot of times it's just not funny. And the other thing is it makes the character feel so unserious when it comes to what he's supposed to be dealing with. He's just always making jokes, like even in really tough, intense situations when he wouldn't be doing that. He'd be trying to, help save someone or try and save himself or get out of the way of things. Instead, he's just like, no, I got to make this joke. That's the most important thing. And it just doesn't play well. That said, there's some really great stop motion animation in this that I really love. There are some ridiculous characters. There's some ridiculous stuff that happens. The ending of the film, I think I like a decent amount, but very divided on this one within myself. I'd give it 2.5 out of 5 stars because I'm really in the middle on this one. But everyone have a great day.